Coach Karen Kumar says, look, this is a player that's unfazed and unwavering in the circle. She'll need to bring that composure here in her first ever NCAA tournament. Played for her there with the herd and then followed her to Chapel Hill as that went in and out of the glove of Sammy Buick over at third.
Swing for power. That's been the defining feature.
First that mark and just continuing to build off the 30-win season from 2024 as Lexi Roberts lays down the sacrifice bunt beautifully and beats it out. They say she... And she gets Kat Rodriguez to strike out.
Lauren Boutet's teammates talk about facing her in scrimmages and practices. This is a very tough arm to square up.
And squaring up that first pitch is Sanaa Thompson to load the bases.
Handle pressure-filled moments. Very even-keeled in the circle. Highs aren't too high, lows aren't too low.
And the 1-2 offering, and she gets Myrtle looking. In the fall of 23, and was hit by a car, had reconstructive major knee surgery, really. And what a story of resilience as she sends this one flying into center field, giving chase over the head of Skylar Lamone. And that's a bases-clearing double. Look.
And she leads this team in doubles. This is her 19th double of the year. Dead center field, deepest part of...
Have been players like a Shelby Barbie. Graduate student out of Oakboro. Lone season with the Tar Heels as a
season.
A 1 count to the catcher, Raina Blackwell, who fouls another one off. First 40-win season in a long time, and Boutet strikes out that Miami of Ohio team a season ago, who put up 160 as a team, and now she's second best in her new digs at Ohio State. This one into foul territory. Roberts is there to collect it. Selection, she was in the running for National Player of the Year. To come in and say, I'm not really focusing on home runs, it's kind of crazy to hear, but the effectiveness, finishing in 4th. The new look Big Ten, the additions of some national champions in UCLA and Washington. And quarter cracks. Skies this one in the right. And sports softball is ready to level up. And Grace Jackson, a 9-hole hitter who transferred in.
Very quickly was, why not Ohio State? She said, I've always wondered why championships aren't being collected here. Let's change that.
Alex Coleman doing a great job laying down the welcome.
And when you've got the speed, you can do it all.
First pitch swinging from Lexi Roberts, and develop great leaders, players, and people.
Megan Smith-Lyon coming over with her husband Corey Lyon, standing over in the third base coaching box.
Second time, Kat Rodriguez having an opportunity to drive in a run, and Caitlin Farley snags that opportunity. The strict routine, right? And doing the same thing every day, all the time. You don't focus so much about what's happening, you focus on what's next. And Buick, was it? One just kind of ate up Shelby Barbie at third base, and Sammy Buick is standing.
Quarter Cracks is one of those that said, hey, you know, 2K is one of those coaches that I wish I could have had 4 years with. I don't, but it has made me appreciate of that.
With 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right over to Myrtle at first base. 3 home runs, 14 RBI in that process, and sending that one deep into right. On the warning track is Alex Coleman to collect the third out of the inning. But that's the love that they have for her indeed. I want to welcome you into the Knoxville Regional between. Had to have major knee surgery, just dealt with a number of different issues as we just talked about it with Coach Megan Smith-Lyon. And just the excitement that this team feels, she said, every time she does something.
Talk about that comeback story and the love and the loyalty that this young woman has for this program.
Nice flash of the leather from Lauren Boutte, and the freshman pitcher helps her own. Calls a 1-2-3 inning. It's one of the only two regionals this weekend to tout that, along with the folks in College Station, the #1 overall seed, Texas A&M. Hadley Parisian back to the top of the order.
Between 2011 and 2012, there's a lot of ties just in this site.
The grounder picked up by Shelby Barbie, but Carly Myrtle could not hold on to it, so the pitch reaches out to get that one. Barbie, and they are not able to turn the double play, but they're able to get the lead run. Fourth this year, so they came in with that why not us attitude, and deep into the 5-6 hole, and Reagan Milliken is 2 for 2 today. And there into right field, the base hit, the cutoff, and coming across the score is Quarter Cracks pointing out. Okay. 4 hits now for Ohio State, 1 coming off the bat of Buick the last time, with the double this time flies out.
I love it. Straight to the point.
For this North Carolina team, put up 3 runs, as we mentioned, in the first inning. And back up the middle. Off the 2-2 count from Blackwell. At
Least takes a little pressure off, because this could be a mind game for hitters. You see that shift. It's a distraction at times. But in my mind, you should know exactly what's going to hit you at the plate.
The pitch to Jackson. The chopper over to second. Coming and charging is Farley. Skin is just handling one moment at a time. I think that was the biggest adjustment for her coming out of high school and making the transition into the college game. Trying to find her pitch, battle away, full count. She fouled that one off, gets another crack here. Alex Coleman over at first, Blackwell standing at second. 2 out, the pitch. And back-to-back walks. You're gonna say RBIs. I'm gonna say RBIs. Tomato.
All weekend long. The RBI leader in the nation right now. She has, I mean, again, what she's done on her own, impressive, but it's the support of the rest of this team that's.
But also her role has changed, right? In previous seasons, when she was at Pitt, it was primarily more of
the transfer from Pitt, and since stepping into the Carolina Blue, it's been a fit for this young woman.
Well, Boutte gets the most dangerous hitter in the lineup, out bases.
To get together as a group, but once we got together, it clicked, and it just worked. And through the team dinners, the physical activities, they did some obstacle courses and such as a group, and it has been just, I also thought I wrote this down and highlighted. She called them daily deposits. What are you going to?
I'm going to prepare you my favorite, because I'm going to put all the love and
give it to me.
What's
What's the menu, Mama?
I got to give you a ribeye.
Okay. What else is your fish of choice, though? If it's not shrimp, where you?
So I love salmon, but if you've ever had sheep's head or mangrove snapper, whew, money. Giving chase. Great effort from Lexi Roberts in left field. Covered a lot of territory.
Win. We've already got some upsets rolling in.
The 3-0 pitch, and Cruz lists this one into right, giving chase it over right center. Cruz keeps on cruising by. 16th home run and a small embrace from the teammates at home plate, and back to the dugout in a ball game off the solo shot from Cruz.
Second home run of the evening for Ohio State. This is who they are. This is what they do. Another opposite field bomb. Now coming at the bottom of the order for Taylor Cruz, her 16th. Tied up, folks.
See the face of Kenna Ray Dark. Just two instances back at the 2019 regional here. And Parisian flies out, but not before the Women's College World Series, where the top 8 teams will face off, and this one sent flying over the left field scoreboard off of Sanaa Thompson. The solo shot answering back, and once again putting the Tar Heels in the lead. Oh yeah! Launch.
That's her 9th home run of the year, and I mean, does it get more timely than this? Ohio State tying up the ball game in the 4th, and the first pitch she sees, she sends not only out of the yard, but she clears the scoreboard back there.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
And Carly Myrtle on the warning track. Lamone hauls it in.
Pierce is so patient at the plate, finds her way on a walk.
That dynamic of, you know, husband-wife on the coaching staff as Corey Lyon, an assistant, but also the hitting mind and offensive guru for this bunch. Just give me the regular stuff.
We got to have the sweet and savory moment here. What about balsamic? Like a balsamic chicken? Not her body. It is her knee. That just doesn't get the credit that she deserves. The bottom of this order does a really good job at turning this lineup over.
And the 5 unassisted put out. And Jackson pokes it in, a great diving effort by Hadley Parisian. They said defense had to show up here in Knoxville.
Reagan Milliken stepping into the box now.
You just never know. They've been able to answer a couple of times. And now on that 3-0 pitch, taking all the way and back. Southpaw to the lefty hitter. And Farley keeps trailing back. And both Thompson and Lexi Roberts going for it, tagging up wide. Ohio State has scored a run in each of the last 4. And Buick flies out to right. Is it going to be deep enough? I don't think so. And quarter cracks. Hosts Angel Reese in the sky. Excellent start as Morgan Fry unloads deep in the center field over the fence back there near the flags. No doubt about that one from Fry.
For us to recap the uptick of these season highs, player to player. 4 home runs now for Ohio State, the 24th for Jasmine Burns. Now the 12th for Morgan Fry. I mean,
excellent pitching. And the star, Carlin Pickens. And how about the bunt lay down by Skylar Lamone? And they call her safe at first.
Milliken.
High fly ball in the outfield. We're back to the top of the order with their leadoff and Alex Coleman. She's reached based on an error and a walk, and here flies out, or which we heard her coach yesterday continue to talk about is she walks like defensive change of note after position that we saw from the start of the game, where it remains. And taking off and tagged out in time. The put out from behind the plate of Jazzy Burns, and nobody. And this one just ran out of here, and it also stayed up so she could admire it in the process. Jazzy Burns back solo shots. This Ohio State team is electrifying offense.
Burns bomb ×2. That's the 25th of her season. 2 so far tonight against North Carolina.
Softball is just, what do you want to take in? And that Miami of Ohio team is eager as quarter cracks caught looking. Fighting away.
Here, it's knowing a little bit of the reality of who you're facing. So much power in Ohio State.
And as Sanaa Thompson gets
her way on a base on ball, you're exactly right. The only way to come back from a 5-run deficit is to pass the bat.
Kiana Pierce, good piece of hitting, pulls it into right, and the runner falls down and tries to avoid the tag, caught in the rundown. And Shelby Barbie lifts this one. The flag's flying out, giving chase, and it's over the wall in center field. So hold up, wait a minute. North Carolina not done yet, and you've got to think that if closer.
Again, this is just the importance of base running. I will tell you, Tiffany, if there is one thing in this sport that I think is not talked about, it's running. And this is a beautiful example. If Thompson is able to come in at the bottom of this game and slam the door shut, looks like she maybe gets on autopilot here.
Handled by quarter cracks, the defense backs her up, and that's ball game. 7th regional opening win for Ohio State, the first time since 2019. Tournament record with 6 home runs today. Jazzy Burns responsible for 2. And a 9-6 victory, and Red Hawks as well. Oh boy, for Aaron Miller, I'm Tiffany Green.